What is up, and welcome to Brett's Bets. As you know, this is where we pick winners in a handful of college football matchups each week to prove our expertise. We use gambling spreads in terminology, but we don't condone gambling, particularly if it's not legal where you are, because we're not built for prison. This is for entertainment only. And with that being said, it is my honor to welcome my co-host for Brett's Bets, a man who is so good at picking games that we've had to conceal his identity. Bookies, college football experts, everybody is out to get him because he simply knows too much. I can't tell you his name, but he does have several aliases. That's right. He's known as the Spartanburg Spread Beater, a.k.a. the Irmo Earner, a.k.a. the Columbia Coverer, a.k.a. the Florence Forecaster, a.k.a. the Atlanta Assassin with the sniper sight trained right on your bookie's chest. Originally from Landrum, a.k.a. L-Town, but he's not taking any L's this week. It is my pleasure to introduce to you the Expert. Good to see you, Mr. Expert.
Good to see you. Thanks for having me again.
Absolutely. Okay, so this Saturday at 3:30 on Fox, Iowa takes on Iowa State. Both schools are 1-0, but what I really want to talk about is the news that came out yesterday about football players from both schools pleading guilty to charges related to sports gambling. Now, they were charged with underage sports gambling, but there are all kinds of implications when you have athletes betting on sports, such as them affecting the outcome and stuff like that. So, Mr. Expert, as our sports betting expert, I wanted to have you on and get your thoughts on the effect all this could have on your own sports betting career. So, what are you thinking?
So, first of all, I want to come out in strong defense of these kids. They did absolutely nothing wrong. Betting is taking off. It's getting bigger and bigger. I mean, ESPN's advertising it. The games are advertising it. Soccer teams in Europe are wearing the betting companies on their jerseys as advertising. I mean, it's taken over. It's becoming indelibly linked with sports. These kids did absolutely nothing wrong. I mean, they were betting small amounts of money and no allegations whatsoever of them actually throwing the games to help their bets. So they're just purely recreational. I'm fully in support of these kids.
Now, what would you say if they were caught fixing games? Because that seems like the natural progression here.
Well, that a lot of people think that, and that's the danger. And, you know, this country has a long history with that. The Chicago Black Sox, way back in the day, through the World Series. You know, we've had soccer teams in Europe as recently as 10, 20 years ago throwing matches. That is where I draw the line. If there is any hint of a player or a coach match fixing, as they call it in Europe, throwing games, point shaving, as we call it over here, if there's any instance of gambling affecting the players' gambling habits, affecting the outcomes of the game, the players trying to affect the outcome purposely to help their bets, then that player or that coach should never, ever see the field again. So I want to say that strongly, and let me end there because I have a quick phone call to make. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll be right back.
Yellow.
Hey, Brian Ferentz, how are you?
Hey, Mr. Expert. Not too bad, not too bad. How are you doing?
Well, not going too well. Started off 1-2. I can't fuck around this year. I've got to have an undefeated week this week. I just needed to call and make sure that sweet under was going to hit like it always does.
You can't be too sure because, I got off to a pretty good start last week, I'd say. I've been really trying my best this year, and, it would probably make Paul really mad if that were to happen if you were picking up what I'm putting down.
So, well, he's been angry a lot because 16 of the last 21 meetings between Iowa and Iowa State has went under. Iowa State has went under in the last 8 of their last 9, and Iowa has went under in 5 of the last 6. Last year's game between you two was 10-7. So that clearly went under. This year, y'all are playing with Cade McNamara, who isn't any good, and Iowa State's playing with a redshirt freshman. So don't think I need a lot of help, but like I said, I'm kind of on the rocks here. I just want to ensure you're going to do your part here.
Yeah, okay. Well, I do find some of what you said to be incredibly hurtful, but I would love to help you out, although we do have the problem in which they got me on this new contract in which I have to score 25 points per game. So, if we were to do this, you would have to make it worth my while if you picking up what I'm putting down a second time, sir.
Okay. Well, how much are you thinking?
Okay, well, if my math is correct, carry the 2 and... Oh, okay, I could do it for 6.
All right. Let's see what I got.
Ooh, Jimmy crack corn and I don't care. 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 Jimmy crack corn and I don't... Ooh.
6.
Oh, yes, sir, that is what we are talking about. I am all ears, Mr. Expert.
Just to show you I'm not playing around here. Got a whole Gucci bag full of them, sir.
Oh, yes, sir, Mr. Expert. That is the finest white corn I've seen. I keep that white corn. Christina Aguilera, you got yourself a deal. Congratulations.
Okay. Sorry about that. I'm back now.
All right, no problem. So running a little bit low on time, so let's just get into the games. We've got 0-1 Nebraska heading to Boulder to take on the number 22 Colorado Buffaloes Saturday at noon on Fox. Colorado has been the talk of the college football world all week. Are you a believer, Mr. Expert?
I'll tell you, this is a dream game for professional bettors like me. So, Colorado, they were an 8.5-point underdog in this game a week ago. After that one single performance, and granted it was a very good one, but after one performance, they're now a 2.5-point favorite. That is a 10.5-point swing based off one single performance. And it's not like Nebraska did bad. They were a 7.5-point dog, and they should have won that game. They had 4 turnovers to barely miraculously lose to Minnesota. So, I'm getting a team that should be laying 8.5 points, and now I'm getting them at a 2.5-point underdog, and I'll buy it up to 3. I think Nebraska is the easy play here.
Wow, you sound super sure of yourself. That's impressive.
Yeah, 100% confident, no question about it. Do need to make a phone call, however.
Oh, okay. I'll be here.
Hello.
Marcus Satterfield. How you doing? Long time no see.
Mr. Expert, long time no talk to, man. I truly miss you.
Well, to be honest, I haven't missed you. You're even worse at your job than the last guy I talked to. But look, I need to ensure that you're going to score just enough. I know it's going to be hard for you, but this Colorado defense is thin. They're depleted. They pulled off the miracle last week in the 100-degree weather. They're going to be wore out. Can you do just enough to stay within the spread this week?
Yeah, man. It shouldn't be a problem. However, if I'm going to do this for you, you know what I require, right?
Yeah, Nebraska, you probably want corn too, right?
Yep, corn.
Okay. Well, we'll see if I've got any more here. Okay, Marcus.
Ooh, daddy like. All right. Why don't you bust that thing wide open for me?
Can you stay within 3 points of Colorado to earn this delicious corn?
Yeah, brother. I done done a lot worse for lesser corn. Believe you me, sir. Believe you me.
Oh, shit. It's 2.5, actually. I'm going to have to buy the half point. This will be for you if you stay within 3.
Absolutely, sir. I got the perfect place to put it.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
All right. Sorry, I'm back again.
All right, no worries, but let's try to at least get this one game in. 7 p.m. Saturday night on ESPN. Number 11, Texas, headed to Tuscaloosa to take on the number 3, Alabama Crimson Tide. Bama barely survived this game last year. Mr. Expert, what are your thoughts on this one?
All right, we are taking Alabama. Another easy pick, I think. Look, Texas, for whatever reason, I guess just because they're Texas, they're the darlings of the media world. They're the darlings of the betting world. Everybody wants Texas to be back so bad, but I'm still going to have to see it to believe it. Last year they were so overvalued. They were a 7-point favorite versus TCU. I don't know if you recall that. That was easy to bet against them there. I'm going to continue to bet against them every opportunity I get. And with Nick Saban, this is a good opportunity. Look, Bama supposedly has quarterback question marks with Jalen Milroe. But look, Jalen played fantastic last week. Granted, it was against Middle Tennessee State, but he looked good. And get this, he's from just outside of Austin, Texas. He committed to Texas, flipped to Alabama because he wanted to play for who? Steve Sarkisian. 2 weeks later, Sarkisian leaves Alabama to go to Texas. So 2 weeks after getting this kid's commitment, Sarkisian leaves. You can't tell me Jalen Milroe is not going to be fired up to dominate this football game. And look, you want to talk about quarterback question marks. I think Quinn Ewers is the biggest question mark of anybody. We've anointed him the savior of college football 2 or 3 years ago for whatever reason, and I haven't seen him do anything yet. He got hurt in the first quarter against Bama last year. Bama might just injure him again. They've got a long history of injuring Texas quarterbacks. So, yeah, I think Bama's got this one easy, and just don't forget Saban's, 28-2 against his former assistants. So I think Bama's an easy pick.
Wow. So I'm impressed with you because coming off last week wasn't your best effort, 1-2, but no questions from you this week. You are just stone cold confident with each and every pick. I mean, I don't know how you do it.
Stone cold confident, no question about it. Let me make one more phone call.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Sup, bro?
Hello, Quinn Ewers. How's it going?
Mr. Expert, bro. Doing totally cool, bro.
So, Quinn, as you know, I've got a long history of betting on the Tide and ensuring that the Texas quarterbacks take the dive. Colt McCoy back in that national title game. You yourself last year. Quinn, I hate to do it to you, buddy, but I'm gonna have to ask for you to have a little injury and not play into the second quarter again this week.
Yeah, totally, bro. But you know what I need, bro. You know.
Yeah. Okay. What would you like as payment?
I mean, what else, bro? Some of that sweet, sweet corn.
Quinn, I've given all my corn away already. But I do have something I think you might like even better.
Better than corn, bro? No.
South Carolina corn liquor, moonshine.
Whoa, bro. Liquor from corn. But how do I know that it's real?
Well, Quinn, I'm having trouble opening it.
Oh, I'm laughing with you, bro.
Okay. All right, Quinn. Here we go, buddy.
Oh, yeah, bro. Shots, bro.
Upstate South Carolina moonshine. Rah! Rah! Quinn, buddy, it's legit. I promise. Ha!
Hell yeah, bro. It's a done deal, bro.
That'll take the mask right off your face, buddy.
Mask off. Fucking mask off.
All right, well, I don't think he's coming back. So that'll do it for this week's episode of Brett's Bets. Thank you for watching, subscribing, rating, reviewing, and sharing. Stay tuned. We got a surprise plan for you next week, and we'll see you soon.